What's up guys, Austin back with another rowing video. Now today we're going to talk about the stroke sequence and how I and many others have kind of lied to you. Now, not necessarily lied, but if we break down our rowing stroke sequence, we know that the legs are the first part of the movement. Driving with the legs, swinging back with our core and body, and then pulling with the arms to finish. Now, the start of the stroke, the legs portion, that is where the miscommunication is. Now, what happens if we start sitting at the catch and we literally drive with our legs only? Well, the handle doesn't end up moving and you just end up shooting your butt backwards. Now, this might seem goofy and this might look weird, but this is actually a very common thing that happens when we just think about legs only as that first part of the stroke sequence. And here I want to explain why that shouldn't happen and how you can correct it in order to make a proper leg drive happen for the initiation of each stroke that you take. So let's break this thing down. Just like I mentioned, if you're sitting at the catch and you drive with just your legs, but you're missing a connection between your lower back, your lats, and your arms, the seat just shoots back and the handle barely moves at all. This creates an immediate disconnection to the power that your legs can bring to the stroke. And not only that, but it puts you at a really high risk of back injury. Now, how do we prevent this from happening? How do we get a really solid quality drive with the legs? Well, there's a couple things that can be causing that issue, things that we can fix in order to get a good start to each stroke. The first thing is this lack of an understanding of engaging our lats. Now, lats, latissimus dorsi, the big fan-shaped back muscle that is engaged throughout the rowing stroke. If we are not able to engage the lat muscles at the start of the rowing stroke, you're not going to be able to connect your legs in order to bring power for the leg drive. So how do you know if you're connecting with your lats or not? Well, we need to think about the function of these muscles and something that you can do to help pre-activate them before you take the rowing stroke. So one of the actions of our lat muscles is to take our arm and our shoulder from a flexed position forward and extend it back behind us. Now that's one part of the motion that it does, but it also adducts the arm or brings it closer to the body. So we can get this pre-activation of our lats by doing this practice drill. When you're sitting at the catch of the stroke, before you even start thinking about driving with your legs, you want to think about bringing your shoulders down and closer to the middle of your body. Now, obviously you can't bring your shoulders into your spine. That's not, anatomically possible. But this is the thing you want to think about. Shoulders down and pinched in towards your spine. You do that just sitting at the catch, you're going to feel your back muscles activate right away. Now, after you've done this pre-activation, now press with your legs and you should feel an immediate higher connection with your leg drive. Something to watch for here and a good cue to know that if you're connecting with your legs is that every inch that the seat moves back, the handle should move as well. So think about that. Every inch your seat is moving, your handle is coming with it. That is how you know that you're connecting the handle and the leg drive together. If we look back to what happens if we just press with our legs, the seat's shooting back, but the handle's hardly moving at all. So that ratio isn't quite there. Okay, so let's say you've tried pre-activating your lats, shoulders down and pinched into your sides, but you still feel like your butt is shooting backwards. Well, this is where the other key component of this comes in, and that can just be a lack of lower back strength. Our lower back muscles stabilize us throughout the entire stroke motion. And so if you're just getting into rowing, or in the past you've had lower back problems and you have a weak lower back, if your lower back isn't strong enough to support you on that leg drive, well, it's not going to support you and your body's going to try to compensate in order to make the stroke happen. We don't want to compensate for anything. We want to try to keep our stroke form as proper as we can. So when it comes to improving our lower back strength, best exercises to do are anything that involves some sort of back extension. Something such as a lying Superman exercise where you extend your arms up above your head as well as lift your legs off of the ground, feeling a nice squeeze in your lower back. That is a great way to help strengthen those lower back muscles. And if you can strengthen those back muscles, you're going to be able to feel them support you as well as your lats in helping to make a great strong start to your rowing stroke. So we need to forget this idea of the rowing stroke starts with your legs, and we need to think about the big picture, the connection of all of our muscles working together in order to create a strong leg drive, followed by a strong swing backwards and then a final pull with the arms. So give those 2 tips a try. Even if you feel like you have great connection already, especially try that lat activation tip. Really try to bring those shoulders down and pinched into your spine, and tell me if you feel a much better connection with each rowing stroke that you do. All right, guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a like and let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Man, we're only a couple weeks into January. We're already getting into 2018. The year is going to fly on by. So hopefully you're keeping your fitness goals in mind. Keep yourself motivated and keep consistency. That is going to be key to your success long term. Anyway, guys, once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next video.